welcome. So this is a bit of an announcement. Okay, so probably noticed right away, hey, this is different than my normal streaming. So if you're watching this on Twitch, please be sure to follow me. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe. So my MacBook decided, hey, Gamer Tyler, you know how you like streaming and using your MacBook to watch TV shows on. I'm not going to do it for you anymore. Goodbye. So my MacBook is just not functional anymore. Luckily, I have my iPhone. So that's like, okay. So now I need to buy more devices to read my manga on. Great. Just great. Hopefully I might be able to use my old iPhone. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. But for the meantime, I'm going to be reading Archie Digests. I've started reading these back in like the beginning of when I started doing streaming in, I want to say 2021. Yeah, I'm gonna say when I first started really getting into streaming in 2021. So one thing I've added to this is I've added backgrounds. So we got the Harry Potter logo. The crest of Harry Potter. That blanket's gonna change every so often. But what's not gonna change is Peach and Rosalina. Those two are going to be continuous. So one thing that really sucks is the fact that this had to happen where my MacBook decides to conk out on me. Because I worked really hard making all those streams possible. And right now, my MacBook, I actually got it as a gift from my aunt. But I used it, I'm going to be honest, every single day for hours on end. Was like earning money through some stuff, watching TV. I really enjoyed watching Crunchyroll the most. I really enjoyed that the most. It's been really fun. I know that I'm gonna buy a new MacBook. I just don't know when. Because right now I just don't have the finances to buy $1,000 computer or anything like that, $1,000, something like that. So in the meantime, I'm gonna be reading Archie Digests. So today I'm gonna read 6 stories from Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics Digest Archie issue 262. So it's been a while since I read Archie Digest, so there it goes. We're home. Any evil doll dwelling beings like in the movie might take a hike. But that's not funny. That movie about the evil field doll that came to life was terrifying. And how we're spending a dark and stormy night in a lodge mansion all alone? Boom. Don't remind me. We had to pick a time when my parents are out of town and the help has a night off to see a movie like that. Can't we spend the night at your house instead? Don't be silly. We'll be fine. Here, what can possibly happen? Crack-a-boom. Betty and Veronica, an unliving doll. It's an empty house. There's nothing unearthly here to bother us. From what I remember, you do still have a few old dolls in your room. You don't think any of them are evil, do you? Stop that. What? What should we do first? Jump in bed and pull the covers over our heads? Crack. What was that? Just some thunder from the lightning flash. But it seems to have knocked the power out. Eep. I'll just use my cell phone flashlight to put a little light on the subject. Screech. Did you see that? Scuffle, scuffle. What are you talking about? I didn't see anything. Something small just took off across the living room. Are you sure it was wasn't any, one of your phobia poodles? Yes, Mom and Dad put them in a kennel while they're away. It moved like a person. Do you have any intruders? Do we have any intruder? No, it seemed too small. It has to be my overactive imagination. Your dolls, do you think? So, come on, that's crazy. It was just a movie. Here's your room. Does anything look out of the place? This is so silly. I screech. Boom. My Miss PV doll, it's missing. So she is. I always felt like she was watching me when I was a kid. Maybe she's come to life like in the movie. Shh. Don't say that. Veronica, my dear. Miss Peavy? Crack-a-boom. She's alive, just like that horrible doll in the movie. Run for your life, Veronica. Ha 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 ha. What's wrong with you, Betty? Has the evil overtaken you too? Come to Miss Peavy. Surprise, it's me, cuz. Leroy. What? I know these creepy doll movies really freak you out, so I had cousin Leroy here to help me pull this awesome prank on you while everyone was out. Ha. Huh. What you saw earlier was me scrambling across the living room on my knees with this doll get up on. After he cut the power off, for added effort, you should have seen your face. Okay, so you two might not be living dolls, but that won't stop me from knocking the stuffing out of you. Let's get out of here. Yipe. Humans, go figure. You said it, sister. Crack-a-boom. Veronica in. Missed list. Oh no, this is terrible. What is it, Veronica? It's a catastrophe. I'm not on the 10 best dressed list. Are you sure? Am I sure? I read it 10 times. Well, so what? It's not the end of the world. That's easy for you to say. You don't have an image to maintain. I'm losing my touch. My sense of style is gone. Next day, hi, Mr. Lodge. Is Veronica home? Yes, and I'm worried. She's been moping around all weekend. Maybe you can cheer her up. I'll try. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Lo. There's a big sale on designer jeans at Riverdale Boutique. That's nice. Come on, let's go. And so, what do you want to wear? It doesn't matter. Do you think you could stand up? It'll make things easier. Isn't this outfit cute if you say so? I give up. It's no use. Later. Veronica has become empathetic, and I can't snap her out of it. And it's all because of the stupid list. Wait a minute, these are only 9 names on the list. I've got to go to the newspaper office. Later, you're right, we did leave off a name. Veronica, I've got good news. The paper printed a correction. Look, huh? I'm on the list. I haven't lost it. I feel great. I feel like I'm like going shopping. Now I feel depressed. Poor Lodge. Veronica buying stuff equals less money in his wallet. Betty in. The Moo Awards. I'd like to donate these cow sculptures to Riverdale High for the students to paint. Holy cow. Thank you, Miss Molly. This project should really inspire our students to let their imaginations run wild. We can announce the winner for the most original cow at the school fair. Excellent idea, Miss Grundy. We'll call it the Moo Award. Thank you, Mr. Weatherby. Brilliant idea, Mr. Weatherby. Oh, I misread that. Excellent idea, Miss Grundy. Thank you, Mr. Weatherby. We'll call it the Moo Award. Brilliant idea, Mr. Weatherby. Thank you, Miss Grundy. there. I read it right that time. It's been a while since I read American comic books. I'm like, I kind of confused. I would be happy to drop the cows at the students' homes. Thank you again, Miss Molly. I will get the addresses ASAP. That's as soon as possible. And soon, I know exactly how I'm going to paint my cow. Me too. I'm inspired by a poem about a cow. Awesome, Arch, but my cow will make everyone salivate. I have no idea how I'm going to paint my cow. Later that day. Still no ideas. I'll go visit Archie. Maybe I can see his cow painting and get some inspiration. And soon, a purple cow? I never saw a purple cow. I never hoped to see one, but I can say one thing for sure. I never see them be one. That was inspiring, Archie. Thank you, Betty, but you can see I have a lot of purple paint, so I have to get back to work. I understand, Archie, and thanks for the inspiration. I wonder how Veronica is doing. And soon? Wow, Ronnie's way serious. Ding dong. Oh wait, knock knock. Please knock quietly. Artist at work. Hi, Ronnie. Sorry to disturb you, but I need a little inspiration. Inspiration? Shoes? My cow will be graced wearing my designer shoes. You sure have soul, girlfriend. You're making a shoe joke about my art? Please leave. You're shifting my creative process. Sorry. Geez, what a temporal artist. I wonder what Jughead's painting. And soon, food, of course. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be like hamburgers or food. Hi, Jughead. Entry. Your cow looks awesome. Thanks, buddy. But can you pick up a pizza? I'm famished. Sorry, Jughead. I need to get back to my studio. Everyone's inspired except me. Back at the studio. Maybe I can just close my eyes and think about cows. They like to moo. They're beautiful grazing on the hillside. Cows give us milk. Cows are perfect just the way they are. Hours later, ta-da, the perfect cow, just the way it is. School fair. And the winner is Betty Cooper. It's an honor to accept this trophy. I chose to paint my cow to look like a real cow because cows are perfect. Pat, pat. Just the way they moo. I'm sorry to frighten you, Betty, but this is Lucy, my real cow. As I said before, there's nothing like the real thing. Very original. Betty and Veronica in a change of mood. Oh, yuck. It would rain a day I'm wearing my new sud shoes. Oh, wow. It would rain on the day I'm in the mood for it. I'm singing in the rain 'cause the raindrops are falling on my head. Isn't it a lovely, moody day, Veronica? Bah. Any day that's both a Monday and is raining always gets me down. No moldy oldies day is raining, I tell you. What, because of a few little drops? Those teeny drops of yours have ruined my new suede shoes. Why didn't you treat them with water repellent? I did. It's not 100% effective. Well, cheer up. There's another reason to be glad. 'Cause it's raining. We don't have to go out into the cold for gym class. Fire drill, clang, clang, clang. You were saying something about not having to go outside? Look on the right side. What? That not only do I get the privilege of being cold, I get to be wet as well? No. Be glad our school has such an effective system for dealing with fires. You can be glad about that. Me, I'm standing here shivering and sopping wet while you, uh, achoo! You got something to be glad about now, Ron. Nurse is sending you home early, and this is supposed to be ecstatic. Ecstatic? Yep, you get to miss the chem lab test today. You should have heard her smittering Daddykins. She sounded like some sort of twisted Pollyann, as if there's anything to be glad about when you're homesick on a rainy day. There might be. You could be glad you're not sick on a sunny day. Not you too. I'm surrounded by incredible optimistics. Just tell me, what is there to be blessed and happy about? Her cat is thinking she's nuts. La dee da dee. I've got an Archie all to myself. La dee dee da doo. Isn't it a delightfully moody day, Archiekins? Does it make you feel like cuddling close to someone? Yeah, where's Veronica? She went home with a cold, but I'm still here. My baby's sick. I've got to get moving. Got to send Father's candy fruit. Gotta let my little baby know I feel bad for her. I feel her pain. Ugh, you too? You don't feel mine? Fill up to some comfortable, precious school's over. So Archie and Betty are here. Anything better than staring at the rain? We'll stay by your side until you're better, right, Betty? Whatever. Why, Betty dear, so we're chipper earlier. What's wrong? I said I don't like rainy days after all. Not me. I think I'm finally found a reason to love them. Alright, I was gonna read these stories, but one thing I've noticed with before, they actually really made this a lot better, is that now it actually shows you how long you've been streaming for. So I've only been streaming for 18 minutes, so I'll read some more. Veronica in, careful, cool. Sorry I'm late, but I had to hoof it here. I can't afford the gas. Join the club. These high gas prices are cutting into everything. Yeah, nobody's buying as much as these get-togethers anymore. Here's your waters and a double thick milkshake. That last one would be fine. I see your funds aren't hurting. No, but I do think it's important to conserve. Does anyone have an idea how we can do that? Maybe one person could have picked us all up. That's it. We can carpool when we go places. Yeah, we'll save gas and money. That sounds good, but my car might be a little tight. Hello, who has the biggest car in Riverdale? Pull it right around, Jeeves. Now we can ride comfort and style while we save gas. And I guess it does use 5 times as much. We'll pick everyone up for school tomorrow morning. Awesome. It sure beat the bus next morning. Thanks, Jeeves. We'll see you this afternoon. Veronica, I'm surprised. How did you get so concerned about conservation? Betty, I've always been concerned about the environment. Hi, Veronica. Oh, hi, Ethan. Say hello to my friend Betty. But are you into going green like Veronica? I guess you could say that. She told me she organized a carpool for you guys to save gas. Oh yes, and the limo is very comfortable. Limo, what are you talking about? You guys should be conserving much more in a smaller vehicle. The goal of saving gas is good, but using no gas would be even better. How could we do that? I'm sure you'll come up with something. See ya. Now it's all becoming clear. You're doing this to impress that Ethan guy. How dare you? I want to save the environment. And if I snag Ethan along the way, even better. How can I get us home with no gas? Bring. Time for our stylish ride home. Let me at the snack bar. What, we're going to play golf? No, it's an electric vehicle. We won't use any gas at all. We don't have any room at all. Next day, well, Ethan, what do you think of our electric carpool? Impressive, but it still needs resources to charge. So I need to try something else. It's up to you and the planet. Well, what are you going to do now? I've got an idea. I'll make a call. After school. Where'd the glorified golf cart go? Boys, say hello to our new totally green mode of transportation. A basketball built for 5. This way to use no energy at all. Way to go, Veronica. Next morning. I forgot I was going to have to be on the one to pick everyone up. Huff, huff. Finally. Who knew the ride home school was much more uphill? How right you are. Congratulations, Rocky. You made it to school without using any energy. No energy? I'm exhausted, but I guess it's worth it. Ethan, the headlights on your SUV were left on. Thanks. SUV? I was just realized I really be green. I can't neglect my recycling. She threw this guy in the trash. Next, Betty in Just Married. Oh, Archie, isn't this exciting? I guess so for the bride. Well, the groom looks pretty happy too. Yeah, but wait till the honeymoon is over. Prince Charming turns into a slave. He married a wife, but he also has to support a hairdresser, supermarket, dentist, plumber, department store, landlord, insurance. Sigh. No wonder Archie's so gun shy. Later on, there's the expense of sending your kids to college. The poor guy has a terrible negative view on marriage, and I think he thinks I'm playing for keeps. I've got to straighten him out. Arch, marriage is a wonderful institution, but who wants to be in an institution? Okay, then call it a relationship. 2 people becoming one. Look at these two. What kind of relationship is that? Look at that pair. Life is what you make it, Arch, and so is marriage. Oh, I know, lots of marriages end up on the rocks. But that's not the fault of marriage. It's the fault of the people. If you really mean your wedding vows when you say them, every day of marriage can be beautiful. Betty, are you proposing to me? No, you can relax, Archie. I'm not the kind of who wants to get married just for the sake of getting married. You don't want to marry me? Of course not. Why should I? Well, I thought you were bananas over me. Maybe, but I am. But that doesn't mean I want to tie the knot now. When I get married, it's going to be the keeps. And that's a long time, so I want to be sure, Arch. Well, gosh, Betty, you're so steady with me, won't you? You go steady with me, won't you? Please say yes, Betty. Please. There's got to be a good reason for some lesson here somewhere. All right, I'm gonna read one more story and then I'm in the stream. But before that, I'm gonna do my whole ending thing. And before we end, I'm also gonna say, Peach and Rosaline are here in the background, and they're basically saying, "Please donate to Patreon and PayPal." Those are actually the Neko cat, that brings good fortune to you. All right, Sabrina, in Beware the Banshee. Oh wait, this is a 2-part story. Actually, I'm gonna read this next time, which will be probably this Monday. I'll read that this Monday. All right, so anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. And if you're on YouTube and you like what you see, please be sure to subscribe. I don't bite much. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm just joking there. I was just joking. I don't know. I was just joking there. So hopefully we'll get this all settled and be back to reading my manga soon. But in the meantime, I'll be reading these Archie digests. And let's see. Now these are ways that you can support the channel. Support me monthly on my Patreon page, AnimeTyler Toons, starting at $1 a month. Anyway, on Patreon, if I can get 500 supporters by November 30th, 2023, I'll be giving away a $10 Amazon gift card to one lucky supporter. And also on, let's see. I usually read it off of a script, so bear with me. If I can remember, I've read it several times, so I remember some of this stuff. Let's see. You can also buy my merch on my online store. I got shirts, mugs, hoodies, phone cases, and so much more. You can also what is it? Sorry, I'm just trying to remember this. This is why I need more than one device. Okay, so I usually read this off the notes. So this is a little harder to remember everything. Okay, so you can also what was it? Oh yeah, you can send me gifts with the website Throne. If I have tons of items that I want to get that you can send me. I got like various items that I think are kind of cool. But if there's an item you think I'll enjoy that's not available on the wish list, send a request. I might add it to the wish list. Anyway, let's see. Another way you can support the channel is by if you want to support me without spending money, you can earn money on one of the 3 survey apps listed below, and it'll be in the description of my YouTube videos. Twitch does not have this because I don't have that listed on here, but that's one way you can support me. Is you can earn money on one of the 3 survey apps. I earn, like, if I get 6,000 people per app, with a total of 18,000 people, I believe I'll earn quite a bit of money per day. Now here's the thing is, you need to earn at least $1 per day. And this actually surveys. I've used some of the apps, and some of the apps I've used a little bit of them. I just don't always answer surveys because I'm always so busy with YouTube, Twitch, and everything else I do. But anyway, I have earned a little bit with some of the apps. But if you can earn at least $1 a day on the survey app, that's a ton of money. If I can get 18,000 total people, that's a lot of money coming into this YouTube channel and Twitch. That I'll have more than enough to buy all the equipment I need for the channel. Let's see. And lastly, this last part is about Dubby energy drinks. There's 0 sugar, Zero Crash. Comes in various flavors. If you use my code listed in the description of my YouTube channel, if you're watching this on YouTube, I believe you can get 10% off your order using my code. Like I said before, there's zero sugar, zero crash. Alright. And Peach and Rosalina are waving at you right now. Wave at them, bring that money in. That's what they're saying. They're saying, bring that money in. Anyway, bye.